Incab. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna climb in with 3 points of contact. I have a safety belt. It has no rips, no tears. It properly latches and it unlatches. Let me go ahead and latch it again. Properly mounted and secure. I got a fire extinguisher. It's ABC, BC type. It's fully charged and my pin is present. I have emergency triangles back here. I have 3 of them, minimum 3, and they're red in color. They're clean and they're functional. It's properly mounted and secure. I have fuses up here. I have 1 fuse for every electrical component in my truck. I'm done with my safety equipment. Let's go ahead and get my truck started. Double check my brakes. Let me make sure I'm in neutral. And clutch in, turn on the engine. Room, release the clutch slow. All right, as soon as I turn on the truck, my lights are gonna turn on and my air gauges are gonna turn on. They're gonna be at 0, they're gonna start climbing. While they start climbing, I'm gonna talk about my other meters. I have a water temperature. This one has to be between 170 and 210. It is climbing, fully functional. Next one is the oil. Has to be between 20 and 60 PSI. It is there, fully functional. My volt has to be between 12 and 14. It means my generator is working. It's fully functional. My air is still climbing. It's about 50%. I need it at least at 90. So let's go ahead and start talking about something else. The next one I'm gonna talk about is my ABS lights. This light is gonna start as soon as I turn on the truck and it's gonna shut off after 90 seconds. If it does not shut off, there's a problem with my ABS. I need my mechanic to fix it. The next light I'm gonna talk about is my marker light, 1-click marker. Second click is my low beam. My low beam works at 250 feet. Let's go ahead and finish talking about all my lights. Next one is my high beam, 500 feet. Since I'm already here, left turn signal, right turn signal, and my 4-way flasher will be right here. I'm done talking about my lights. Next thing I'm gonna talk about is my horns. I have a city electric horn, beep beep. I got a highway horn, honk honk. One of these 3 has to work. If one of them is not working, I'm out of service. After my horns, let's go ahead and start talking about my heater. So I'm gonna turn my heater on. It's working. Move it over to my defroster. It's working. My heater's fully working. The defroster touches the windshield. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about my windshield now. It's not cracked, it's not broken, no obstructions blocking my view. I got no illegal stickers. I got an inspection sticker. I have an insurance sticker for my tractor. I have an insurance sticker for my trailer. No other stickers. No cracks over 1/4 inch. Anything over 1/4 inch, out of service. 2 cracks, out of service. My mirror is properly mounted to the driver, not cracked, not broken. I make sure that it's adjusted to me, properly mounted and secure. Before I forget, my wipers. My wipers are properly mounted and secure. Let's go ahead and try using them. My wiper fluid is full. If it's not full, I'll fill it before my trip. From there, let's go ahead and look at my air. My air is at 90 PSI. I can start testing my brakes. At 120, my governor would cut in. At 125, my governor would cut off, because that's my max air. You're gonna hear, that's the governor. At 125, if the governor does not shut off, your air is gonna go all the way to 150, and it's gonna open your emergency valve, release all your air, and that's bad, because now you don't got no brakes. But anyways, we're at 90. Let's go ahead and start testing brakes. The first one I'm gonna test is my truck parking brake. So the way I do that, I'm gonna go low gear. I'm gonna release my trailer, apply my truck, ease off on the clutch slow, and I'm gonna feel the resistance. That's the resistance. Back in, apply, back to neutral. In conclusion, I felt resistance. My truck parking brake works. Next is my trailer parking brake. I'm gonna repeat these steps. I'm gonna go gear, release the truck, apply the trailer parking brake, ease off on the clutch, feel my resistance, and apply neutral. In conclusion, my trailer parking brake is working properly. For you guys in automatic, you would go, let's go ahead and test the truck parking brake again. I would put it in drive, and after I put it in drive, I release this one, release the trailer, apply the truck, press a little bit on the gas, feel the resistance, brake, and apply back to neutral. That's how it is for automatic. Same thing, put it in drive, so now I gotta press a little gas. Anyways, I tested both of these brakes. Let's keep moving. The next one is this one. This is my Johnson bar or my trailer service brake. I'm gonna repeat the exact same steps I just did. So in low gear or drive, I'm gonna release my truck parking brake, release my trailer parking brake, apply my trailer service brake. Ease off on the clutch, feel the resistance, and all right, in conclusion, my trailer service brakes works. How do I know that? I didn't move when I let go. Next is gonna be my combination brake. Next is gonna be my combination brake. So from there, I'm gonna tell the instructor, we're gonna move forward 10 feet at 5 miles per hour. I'm gonna stop in a straight line. So go gear, release, release, ease off on my clutch. So I'm gonna count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Push them both in, apply my brakes. In conclusion, I stopped in a straight line. I let go of the steering wheel. I still stopped in a straight line. If I did not stop in a straight line, it'd be one of 6 problems. I'd have uneven road, low air pressure in my steering tire, my brakes are out of adjustments, I have a suspension problem, I have a steering problem, or my cargo in the back has shifted. All right, next, I'm gonna do my leak down test. I've tested all my brakes, the pedal, all the parking brakes, my service brakes. Now I wanna test my brake chambers, make sure there's no leaks in my air hoses. So the way I do that, I am going to go low gear. Well, before that, I would build my air back up, make sure it gets to 120. So I'd either sit here and wait for it to build back up. I'd press on the gas a little bit, put my RPM at 15, and just wait for the air to build back up. I'm just gonna look, see the meter rise. The air is built up, so I go low gear, turn off my engine, release my clutch, and turn my ignition on. I'd release my brakes, and I hold this down for 1 minute. So I tell the instructor, when I let go of this, I'm not gonna lose more than 4 PSI, because this is a combination vehicle, or 3 PSI if this was a straight truck. I'd count to 1 minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom, my 1 minute is over. I tell them, look, I held down the brake pedal. I didn't lose more than 4 PSI for this combination vehicle, or 3 PSI for a straight vehicle. That means there is no leaks in any of my airlines or my brake chambers. My leak down is complete. So from there, what I tell him is I'm gonna do my fan down 1. I'm gonna start fanning down on the brake. At 60 PSI, there's gonna be a low air pressure warning light that'll come on. And then I pretty much do it. Start fanning, 80, 70, 60. There's a little light that came on. I tell them, in conclusion, the light came on, so in conclusion, my low air pressure warning light is working properly. The last one I'm gonna do is my fan down 2. I'm gonna keep fanning on the brake like I did. At 45 to 20, my trailer emergency brake is gonna come on first. So my brake's here first before here. That's gonna prevent my jackknife. A jackknife is when truck is here and the container's here. At 40 to 20, my truck emergency brake will come on. Pretty much from there I actually do it. So start fanning on my brake. So 55, 50, 45, 20, my trailer, and 40 to 20, my truck emergency brake. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna secure my vehicle. So go back in the neutral, turn my truck off, ease off on my clutch. I tell him, I started fanning down on my brake and my emergency brakes ended up popping up like I wanted them to. That means that my emergency brakes are working properly, and that is Incab. I just talked about everything. I said all my gauges, all my lights, all my horns. I tested every brake I have, truck, trailer, trailer service, truck service, And I even tested to make sure that there was no leaks in my airlines. So that's pretty much Incab. You just want to